Yep, ApolloKage and Terra. I knew that looked like Terra, but I was like, is that like really Terra? Versus Poison and Bojazz. Okay.
So yeah, I mean, it's really crazy. We were talking about this offline, just how this event obviously stacked all the way around to the top, but for doubles, I mean, we've just got some crazy teams, and
they're insane
it's
teams
always
here.
exciting to see those top players who you know and love with their doubles teams. But then the up-and-comers who are going to give those teams for their potential run for their money, who can make those upsets, start a doubles storyline, and we love those double storylines when we see those regional talents come out, make some upsets, make something happen.
Yeah, I could definitely see like ApolloKage and Terra go for an absolute crazy run here. They gotta get it started. That's what this first set's gonna be here. Ooh, we got some real interesting scrappy doubles comps right now. Okay, well, I mean, besides the snake, but holy. You see what we're looking at here, Goose? This is wild.
Yeah, we've got a lot of doubles favorites in here. Obviously, a lot of HP on deck, minus Wolf. And we're going to have to see if we've got some cutscene combos set up between these two. Right now, we are just scrapping. Dash attacks and craziness going on.
Okay, we're going for down tilt Shoryu here on the side of Bojazz. Straight up on shield. Didn't even get punished on the left platform here in PS2. Now trying to scrap here with ApolloKage on the right side of the stage. Folks tasking and stuff out here. Now we're seeing Terra with that forward throw trying to split up the team. Poison with the Incineroar. So much pressure here, Goose.
Yeah, and they're really just all trying to stay in center stage. We know for doubles, really important stage control can be really key just to keeping the momentum for your team. Offstage situation here for Snake. Let's see how he recovers.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, now it's less trap situation here. What's Ken going to do? Oh no! He's going to try to jump and maybe catch a return to stage option, but Terra coming to save the teammate, able to take the first stop, and Poison's too far out.
Yeah, miscalculation there, uncharacteristic, but we will take those to the bank. Looking at stocks on the board here, we are... We're
not too far behind.
Not too far behind. We need to get those first stocks gone, though.
Yeah, that's the thing. 162% on the Snake, who still has the potential to circle camp you and reduce all of your engages to nothing with grenade. It's going to be pretty obnoxious, and now we're going to see Terra go down, but ApolloKage is still at 170% right now. Finally getting taken off the top.
Yeah, and it's interesting. I always think about is there any kind of stock tanking dynamic that teammates kind of think about before going into matches. Obviously, Snake very capable of stock tanking with his weight and just escapability.
Look at the C4 ledge trapping too! And we're seeing Bojazz getting taken straight off the top after these guys have been stuck in the corner for what feels like forever.
And now we are just jockeying here in the middle of the stage. Ken trying to get something started there, but knocked off to the side. And right now, just really... Team Wolf and Snake just kind of in the driver's seat there for a second.
Terra's doing a really good job of kind of reducing any momentum that Bojazz and Poison want to build by jumping around and naring. Right, just by jumping and naring with Wolf, that alone is reducing so much potential and kind of pressure because they just keep getting clipped by, they keep getting hit by, they split up and they can't build any momentum any further.
It turns out that Wolf Nair is actually a pretty good move. It's in.
Oh no, the Ken Shoryu doesn't take ApolloKage off the top. And we're going to see Bojazz go down. It's just Poison. Not quite, because it's 2-on-1.
It's 2-on-1, yeah.
We're close, though.
And one of the better characters for sometimes being able to make stuff like this happen, but
wow, what a catch here from Terra. Okay.
Making a statement, and we know that Wolf down air is not the easiest spike in the world to hit. Sometimes you go off there, and if you miscalculate that off stage, all of a sudden now you're in a one-on-one, and you're essentially forfeiting a huge lead. But
I mean, it's still Incineroar versus Snake, and Snake still had quite a bit of a percent lead, and it is ApolloKage, but
we
Terra went for it, and Terra made it work out. So good stuff there.
Whenever I hear about Instant Snake, it always makes me think of Port Priority 6, Mystery Soul versus MBD throwback.
There you go. There you go.
That deep cut. I mean, I always thought that matchup was impossible, but
If there's anyone to prove it wrong, Mystery Soul. What a legend. I think he's here this event.
He's
for
here
Rivals.
For Rivals.
Yeah.
Rivals shout out. Shout out to all the games that are here and just the talent across the roster.
For sure, for sure. There's a lot of games that we actually have so many games we don't even have the opportunity to stream them all.
It's great.
It's actually great. I think we're running like Under Night and Guilty Gear, maybe even Grand Blue, and it's all off stream. Crazy. Yeah, we have a Street Fighter 6 Red Bull Kumite qualifier. Like there's so much going on.
Yeah, and those are games that have fervent, strong communities that would tune in, and we wish we could get everything on stream, but we've only got so much programming we can get into.
Yeah, it's just so packed this weekend, right? We got things like Japan versus the World, the Red Bull Kumite qualifier. It's like we got a lot served up here for you this incredible weekend. So thank you all for joining us here at BoBC7. Let's hop into Game 2 of Bojazz and Poison versus ApolloKage and Terra. Hopping into Hollow Action. How are we feeling about this one, Goose?
You know, I'm always on the opinion that stage doesn't usually matter too much for doubles, and it really comes down to matchups. Like, is there going to be really a specific character in the team comp that makes a big difference? Here, I don't really see it mattering too much. I like the platform for Snake. I like the platform for being able to catch some stuff with Wolf, but generally speaking, I think we're just going to see another crazy, scrappy, explosive match.
Right, and it seems like if, ApolloKage and Terra are able to stick to the same game plan they had going last time, keep them separate, keep ApolloKage living forever. Like right now, the percent leads are already working in their favor, and all they got to do is shark until you get that kill off the top. And that's exactly what Terra's going to do to finish off that Incineroar stock with that up air. Ooh.
And then ApolloKage going out there for checkmate with the back air. Ken very susceptible for those edge guard situations.
Ooh, and Ken landing so many of the true Shoryukens and getting the kill spark, but not securing the kill. Whether it be on ApolloKage or on Terra, finally, a get up from ledge will be caught here, and Terra's going to go down. But again, we've seen this exact same situation last game, Goose. Right, ApolloKage still living fairly high percent while being stocks ahead of everyone else.
Yeah, ApolloKage is playing really patient, really smart, and just, basically kind of playing the stock tank wall, dropping in every once in a while to deliver some serious damage or to go off stage and get a good edge guard. And then, like you were saying, these nairs, just generally using Wolf's mobility to navigate through, use nair, and just be tricky. It's a really, really good game plan.
Yeah, like you don't even have to be getting your crazy kill confirms or like insane tech chase scenarios if you're just annoying them, splitting them up, and then letting ApolloKage do the rest. And honestly, these guys, it's been working really, really well between them. ApolloKage at 156%. Meanwhile, Bojazz at their final stock here.
And did you see how Terra was able to not do a lot of damage, but in that 2v1, he was able to back into the corner, not really take any damage, while ApolloKage was floating up in the sky, still at that point at 3 stocks, and just now only still on the 2nd stock. And we're seeing, I mean, now that it's just their comfortable lead has been secured here.
It was like an MMO where Terra was like managing aggro. Holding aggro from both players, so ApolloKage and his support could actually make it back to stage. Super funny. But now we're seeing 122% here on Bojazz. 1 kill confirmed, 1 random tap away. It's looking real dangerous here for green team.
Up tilt
off the top. There goes Bojazz. We got a 1v2 situation here for Poison. Going in deep.
But gonna hit the tech, and that's just, we're gonna expend resources there, lose a stock, but it doesn't matter. And something that I'm just noticing, and I've seen this on doubles tier lists, it's not an indictment on anyone who's playing Ken, but Ken in doubles, it feels like the onus is so much on you to make that work, because this is a character that does have explosive ability, does have on-stage potency to hit those confirms. But in doubles, are you really getting that opportunity?
He needs his own consistency, his own ability to play close and actually pressure shield when he doesn't really have any disjoints or like a huge amount of mobility to do, right? So in a 1v1 scenario, that works fine. Solid character, and you gotta be pretty, reasonably scared of him. But in doubles, where a lot of people are gonna outzone you, outspace you, actually have disjoints to mess with, and they're not gonna let you sit there pressuring their teammate on shield either, right? A lot of those opportunities that Ken is gonna want to lead somewhere just aren't going anywhere. It is a bit of a struggle, but I think Bojazz put on a good performance. It is unfortunate to see so many of their Shoryu was going to lead to kill sparks, but they didn't actually take the stock for ApolloKage. That's just how heavy Snake is, man.
Yeah.
That's the name of the game.
The stocks, unfortunately, dropping a little bit because that kill spark just not actually yielding a kill. And the call out on the shield pressure, and then the fact that Ken is so easy to edge guard, so that you can pull away from your engagement like we saw multiple times there. Snake is just like, well, I'm just going to go out there and back air you or just missile you, and there's not a whole lot you can do. And I wasn't even engaging with you. I'm just going to pull away.
And I don't lose anything by trying, right? Yeah, it's like, well, you're sure he's going to hit me for a couple multi-hits? You're going to grab ledge? I'm fine, right? Just reset that ledge trap pressure. My teammate is on there to annoy you as well. Like, we're going to be fine. But nonetheless, I do love that we saw the Wolf, the Incineroar, the Ken all get selected. We're immediately like, this is going to be like an absolute bloodbath.
Yeah.
These guys are just going to scrap
the match was.
Yeah,
it was so
within
fast.
like almost 30 seconds in that first game, everyone was at 100%. They were literally just going in there and blowing up. Whether it was C4s, whether it was grenades, or it was just their own crazy mix of fiery moves and lasers and whatnot, everyone was at 100% that fast. And I'm like, it's a speed run. It's a speed run. Super hilarious. Man, what a good set to start.